What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of What They Go On with Karen Jacqueline, right here at Yo Charlie Studios. You guys already know what they go on from Monday to Friday. We bring you the news, we bring you what is trending, what is happening around you that you've probably not even heard. So stay tuned from Monday to Friday so you don't miss anything. Now, in today's news, popular Ghanaian marriage counselor Cyril George Counsellor Lutterodt, widely known as Counsellor Lutterodt, has been arrested and detained by the Ghana Police Service for allegedly inciting violence and engaging in conduct likely to cause a breach of the peace. He reportedly urged Ghana youth to exhume Daddy Lumba's body from his East Legon residence, claiming that burying the late musician at an unapproved location on Ghana land is disrespectful and requires immediate action. First of all, let's commend the Ghana police. Like, they are really working overtime. They are really working overtime. Just because we have freedom of speech in this country doesn't mean that you should just be saying your mind with no repercussions. You should just be thinking, yeah, I can just say whatever I want and nothing's going to happen to me. Clearly, something will happen to you if you are saying things that the government does not agree with, because you can't just get up and tell people to do such a thing. Yeah, it is going to cause a breach in the peace, because why are you telling people to go and exhume a dead person's body? For what reason? For what reason? Like, already with Daddy Lumba's death, there was already so much commotion, there was already so much drama, so much news, so much information that we didn't even need to know about this particular man's death. Like, both families were fighting, wives were fighting, there was so much drama. Now this man has been finally buried. You two are coming to start your own and say that what they should go and exhume the body because what they buried him on his East Legon residence. And today, is that not his residence? Why can't they bury him there? Why can't they bury him there? If you go abroad, they bury people where they want. Some people bury their loved ones in their backyards. And even when they don't bury the bodies and they cremate them, they keep the ashes at home. Some keep ashes in their lockets, in their bags, just so they can feel closer to their dead one. So if they want to bury him in his East Legon residence, maybe the family wants him to still be, closer to them. What is wrong with that? Number two, the Ghana people, are they complaining? Are the Ghanaians complaining that he was buried on Ghana land? I don't understand. Also, if it was such a big problem, they wouldn't have even buried him there in the first place. The man is dead. Let him rest in peace. Which one is going to exhume his body? It's good part that they should keep him there. So he reflects on his words, he reflects on his actions. God just come and say, this particular man, he's very controversial. Every day he has something to say. We need to take these mics away from these men. They are talking too much. Hopefully, now that he has been arrested, maybe next time when he's saying something, he'll take his time, And of course, X users will have something to say. Papa on X says he's a Ghana man and believes it is traditionally wrong for a foreigner to be buried on their land at a private residence rather than a designated cemetery. So he made a plea to the Ghana youth to use their proper traditional channels to have the body exhumed. Is making such a plea now considered a crime? I genuinely don't understand this. Are the police now arresting people simply for speaking out or making statements? Can someone help me understand which parts of the law criminalizes this? I feel like this is a very simplified version of what happened, because I've heard Counsellor Lutterodt talking. Okay, there was no calmness about it. It was not a plea. I don't think if it was a plea, the police would feel like it's such a big issue to arrest him and detain him. The police, they know what they are doing. They know their job. They are not just going around arresting people for making pleas. Obviously, that is not what they are doing. So if whatever he said incited such an action, it means that what he said was too serious. It was too serious for them to just overlook. Another user on X says, if true, that is an unfortunate statement from him. He's always been controversial, but calling the Ghana to invade and attack a private property is pretty serious. Even if his claims were true, it's still a private property and has the right to use it for whatever purpose deemed fit, provided the right permission is sought from the right state authorities. Can't tell what his motivations were, but such a call was far below the belt. Exactly. What is your business with where Daddy Lumba has been buried? It's not your land. It's not your residence. It's not your property. You're not his family member. Maybe you're not the one who sold them the land. The Ghana community didn't come and complain to you that helped them get his body off their lands. So what exactly was his motivation for even saying anything in the first place? Or did he just feel like it was something he should comment on because he's a Ghan? We are all Ghans. Doesn't mean that we are calling for his body to be exhumed. Come on, this family already went through a lot. They finally be able to bury this man. Now you want his body to be exhumed. Of course they are going to arrest you. And I feel like this should be a sign to those of you who just get up, go on any podcast, go on any radio station and just take mic and just start flowing your mind. You might finish and then the police be waiting for you at the door, even before you get to the house. Because nowadays the police, they're working overtime. They are working overtime. Any small mistake you do, they'll arrest you because they want promotion. They want promotion. Right now, the harder they work, the more they are being promoted. So don't let them use you as scapegoats. I mean, hopefully, Counsellor Lutterodt has learned his lesson and he won't be repeating these actions in the future. So let me know what you guys think of this particular situation. Do you think he was right in saying what he said? How do you personally feel about it? And I'll see you guys in the next video.